Recently, Elon Musk made the biggest acquisition of a company by individual ever happened, this of Twitter. But which was the biggest company's acquisition by number in history? Let's dive into top 5. Number 1. Vodafone and Mannesmann $202.8 billion in November 2022. Vodafone's acquisition of Mannesmann in 2000, which was valued at around $203 billion, was the biggest transaction ever. An industrial conglomerate firm held by Germany named Mannesmann was purchased by Vodafone, a mobile provider located in the UK. Number 2. AOL and Time Warner $182 billion. The well-known $182 billion merger of AOL and Time Warner in 2000. The transaction has solidified as the standard example of how not to carry out mergers and acquisitions in a little more than 2 decades. With the benefit of hindsight, it included everything from overpaying to significant cultural disparities, and even 2 sizable media organizations that just had no idea where the future of the media industry lay. Just 2 months after the agreement was signed, the dot-com bubble burst, and the merger's worth plummeted. The agreement, which will go down in history as the biggest merger, collapsed in 2009, 9 years after it was first signed. Number 3. DAZD France and Suez $182 billion. The merger, which cost $182 billion and took place in 2007, made up the second largest power and gas business in Europe and the 4th largest energy corporation in the world. A flexible, diversified energy supply stream with a high-performance power generation base was produced by the amalgamated enterprises. Number 4. Verizon and Vodafone $130 billion. Given the volume of transactions Vodafone has been a part of over the past 20 years, they ought to be very proficient by now. Verizon was able to finance its U.S. cellular operations thanks to the $130 billion agreement struck in 2013. The transaction, in which Vodafone had taken part in, was the 3rd biggest in history at the time. From Verizon's standpoint, it gave the corporation complete control over its wireless operation, ending a lengthy and sometimes contentious partnership with Vodafone. Additionally, it enabled Verizon to build new mobile networks and participate in the era's fiercely competitive market. Number 5. Dow Chemical and DuPont $130 billion. Everyone sat up and took attention in 2015 when Dow Chemical and DuPont announced their $130 billion merger. The merger of equals would create the largest chemicals business by sales in the world and end rivalry between them, making it the ideal example of a horizontal merger. It didn't last long. In 2019, management announced that the merged business will split up into 3 new organizations, each with a different purpose. Shortly after the acquisition was finalized in 2018, the company was already producing $86 billion in annual sales. Subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.